Our Finances tool lets you track your business's income and expenses, and you don't need to know anything about accounting to do it. When you first enter the Finances area, it's advisable to set a starting account balance, and this could be the current account balance of the checking account you're using to track here. So now that we've saved that, we'll first show you how to enter in information. Click on the I want to button, and you can here add an expense, add a deposit, or add an invoice payment. We're going to add an expense. First, you can select if this particular expense is something that you can bill back to a customer, and we did it right there. We're going to enter a payment date, a payment amount, as well as who we paid this to. And we're also going to select a category to which we can attribute this expense. And there's also an area where you can add a reference or a check number, as well as a memo so you can remember what the expense was for. And here's that expense line item. And as you can see, it's reflected in the current account balance. And over here on the right, we also have buttons where you can edit or delete that particular line item. Now we're going to add a deposit. And we're going to enter in who we received this particular deposit from, as well as when we received it. And we're going to add the amount for which this deposit was, and attribute that deposit to a category. And again, we have areas where you can provide a reference number and a memo. And as you can see, the deposit shows up in this line item right here, and it's reflected in the current account balance. Now we're going to add an invoice payment. And first it's going to ask us to select a particular client, and then one of the invoices for that client that was made to that client. And we can select a receive date. It automatically fills in the balance of the invoice, but you can put in whatever amount you would like in that area. And that's if in case there might be multiple payments for this particular invoice. And the invoice line item shows up right above here. A couple other tools you can use here. You can click on the charts button above to get a visual of the income and expenses running in and out of your business. And if you click on the I want to button, you can also manage your expense and income categories here, as well as run financial reports.